Oh, they want no fire, who? What to yem rade? It's a yam out to me. Oh, many move dead. Ya bravo be fefe. Nenupe, no ma ya kwabe. Ebie ya pro nyama ya kwabe. Papa wo sikanso, ni meji nyao. Okodie sisa na wa breye mponyo no. Amemo boni e sikonto bonini. Ye huki tempo aye sikoko. Ona wo be kasem no ya hye won funu muma. Kimemu fu na je free. Dollar bako, tudu kiminto. Drop aye den. Daga Timito, the fuck man so slow with Timito. Kakaya baby, two boys watch it Timito. Can you serve in a man more? Kwesi, Oyare, Hunyumina, Makume, Mama. Yeah. And your door, Hunyum Namiko. Kwesi, Oyare, Hunyumina, Makume, Mama. Yeah. Quand on s'y elle est broyée. Et il y a des collègues qui nous tiennent. Moudi et dit, quand je vais faire, la monnaie m'a bouché à foi avec elle. Y'a quoi, non, y'a où c'est y'a canne, my canina wasn't quite a new thing, and you will raise the test to put down a boo. Yeah. You better fool where they kill you. So corruption, and get the days. And all the people I'm really in Capo. Yeah. Now we say, well, yeah, swap for. Everyone you can be needy, and I want you for. But since the day you can hold on for. Who soon you will buy a guy at the top? And you don't who you know me through. How who you be, no shame, mama. Yeah. Yes, it's you. Yes, I will come. Let's rock one. That's Antinito. Yeah, yes, you could do your mind. Get it up, Tabasa. If you see your teacher, here I go. Continue in the war. Mom, press it, yeah.
The one in the back. I know. My catcher said, Nanado's fight against Galamsey is failed. A complete fail, and until Sir John Peter Mau, Professor Ya was in gramophone for WhatsApp and prefer what? Fine, we are correct for only. Sanko for me, some young Pamo, and I just go.
Yapa Amu, the Professor Bobati, and I will.
Professor Ya,
Professor Bobati, Amu, and I will. Sir John. Ade.
Galamsey, no good way. And interestingly, MPP form council Forest meaning this honorable in it, and I catch him say he's not aware. Say, Dunqua Forest near Ben or the quiet forest near Ben or Boise itself, or the catch him to Galamsey so. If you can tell me now. And if a cost will not forest in you, do not say don't so and ya where they are. And they are not aware, but we cannot see. And if you have people who have eyes and cannot see as your ministers, then Ghana a problem on your own. As a point is, Ghana a problem in your own. Everywhere, can I say? You see, the serious idea is that Yamanko will be a guy with the notion that he be a regularization. And they be a tenacia near Pradia home here. We have been able to stop Galamsey. Meanwhile, they are not so costly. And the people are aware.
But is it reclamation or
the interesting aspect is that they be a young mining. We don't reclaim forest na yegumu. Wasa forest na manfu ogumu omoye adwuma wo mu sese ya. Yenye forest no yentu gold wo. Yentu gold da edi ne reclamation. Reclamation here ebra ye tu asase na ya say no. Na we reclaim. Oh, I mean okokata so. But yentu forest na omu wo mu. Yenye mining wo. They be omu wo no. Reclamation. A new area, a good year from near to. How do you reclaim a land that has not been destroyed? Maybe I wanna be open drainage amount for a tomb or mining. Last year, I hear in a catcher say, Oko, and there was this issue of Soja Forno and your Kum Galamsey for the business of they drowned in that pit. Confining out, there's that pit noir. Now, man for a woman, if that pit has been covered. If areas like that are yet visible and if I lose one lives womb, what's the reclaim? Those areas are still open. Forest inside. And we have a forestry commission. In fact, seriously, the CEO of Forestry Commission, Sir John, the special assistant, PPP Nino, your friend say, that's one. One liaison officer for Galamsey and Sir John. Find out.
But that's very unfair.
When I was a deputy minister, that young man could sit on radio and say so in the many mining sites. Today, I am employing him for a forestry commission. He should come and tell me the many sites, but I can tell him where they are operating. Maybe I'm sitting here. He is the liaison officer between Sir John.
He works for the office of Sir John.
And I made sure say he is the liaison officer between the Galamseyers and Sir John's office. You see, our man is a forest, you know. Sir John also owning forest in Umbia. Me put you to see our power original. My Mr. Man, another case. Just stop the show for 5 minutes. Maybe a phone line. Never, now my phone line. Go to Amasia West. Even if you do baby crime, and I still have voices of Sir John more threatening villagers and say they shouldn't go close to the forest because of that. And Charles Adjuma is part of that. Peter Mewu, your Lands Forestry Commissioner, no was on your way. Last week, is it last 2 weeks? The Minister for Defense, in the area of water Papa, Nitu, but the helicopter with full loaded journalists who was out with them. Was that forest to go and see what is going on? There's a mining company, C&J, Alaska, or something. Alaska. Go and look at it. About 70 kilometers within the forest. That's it. And ordered stoppage to that idea. And if you have a forestry commission, a forestry commissioner, lands and forestry minister, I almost move one another, a man stop Galamsey. I'm a gun and people are home without work. I'm a from loans at the year. Small scale mining, I didn't stop women now, and people are mining there, and they say they are not aware that people are in the forest. I'm telling you that it's a total failure, and just to protect some few individuals and before to eat at the expense of Ghanaians. My country said we are doing a full documentary on that. Madame said in the documentary in the day.
I hope and pray that this digital nonsense that is being spread all over the place will materialize. We love it, but we would only appreciate it if it comes from a truthful mouth. The mouth that continues talking digital, we are fed up with that mouth. It's a lying mouth that everybody in Ghana knows. And this is the guy who wants to be president. Jesus have mercy. These people have done my brother very, 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 very bad. It will take him time to be able to resurrect from the doldrums of life.
The lives of the people of Agbogbolosyi matter as much as the lives of the people of East Legon or Kantume. Yeba hano yebesi toilet amamu yebesi toilet in all yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all among the people of Agogo. Usorina uko toilet uya obejari enyasa. Usorina uko toilet uya obejari enyasa. Usorina uko toilet uya obejari enyasa. Sikana.
This country is in serious trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We are in serious trouble. We need to rescue this country, ladies and gentlemen. The presidency has been so depraved, so muddied, so dirty, that I tell you in all sincerity as a Ghanaian, that I feel terribly sad today as a Ghanaian. We need to rescue this country. Wallahi. Inshallah.
Please don't cry.
We shall rescue our country. To rescue this country. Wallahi. Inshallah.
Please don't cry.
We shall rescue. to rescue this country. Wallahi. Inshallah.
Please don't cry.
We shall.
See, I don't like people like you. I hate greedy people like you. Wait up, Smalley. Come here. See these little boys? The only power they have against people like you is this. And they will come after you one day. They will come after you. If you were doing your job, these boys won't be carrying this. Smalley, look me for face. General, they tell you, say one day you will be something. You will be big man. Up that gun, make her hear. Thank you. When you sabi use them, then go respect you. Because now your money, then take they do all the madness with them. Go do your work. Have it go.
Enyanu na do for mi chichi am yamuson for Mr. Areka mi chichi am ene 27th of April 2023 exactly 2:19 ewo your studios are all the way in United States ewo New York State to be precise. Me yamuson for Mr. Areka. I've seen a whole lot of people ha medamase say maba say ye ne mo eba be share nkwaje asem no say de be ya yi na ebetinyo mebi ase just a minute my distracted wa video bi a wo say me de kire mo na ma upload afi na me person be de chiramu very very important say ebeti ma clean your maybe only sometimes you know yempeni for muruli e Ghana na they are not leaders, they are rulers. Yempeni for no muruli e Ghana no they don't really know what the time is. And sometimes you know say no credible say ya e will say to me fast na dey dey ye de be chiramu say de be ya let me see video nini let me position it well because it's important say yebe kan wa semama enyoma no atoso akoso say de sene fata so eba yebe sha sisi munya abotre menche ba video so no do so kakra nti ma menhwe ma me no wonya ha woni ma me mfa wono so mra ha baby na intimi ni nkomo ni say de sene fata yenkle kakra. Okay, let me see. Okay, that is one. That is two. And I'm not offering me chichiamo. Me amusun for Mr. Areka. I do dona nim me say your friend Mr. Areka. We are live on Facebook on Real Talk. We are live on Facebook on Concerned Citizens of Ghana. We are live on YouTube. Our Real Talk Media. Then we are live on Loud Silence Media. Loud Silence Media. Inti Monshe and also Enson Maye. A lot of people are here, but clear kakra. Now you move on. So we are just going to go straight to say any social media because me said that
these days you share any time until ba I will say a clean your money fast near to us. And let me see Mahu Abdullah M Vilas and Mahu Yakubu Fusin Usumu Waha Masen Adia Umulkit. Hey, Umulkit. Uwa habi. Utrivo sum papa. Uwa habi. At this moment. Anyways, Adia Umulkit baby will be a mishra. Mahu money ni money. Baby will be the cause trouble and no money ni money always causing trouble. Good morning Ghana, he's there. Good evening Ghana, he's there. Pan African TV morning, a newspaper review, he's there. Oko, what's the name of this guy? Johnny Hughes. Johnny Hughes, 3 News, TV3. Johnny's Bite, Oko no honum. The key point, Oko no honum. Black Rasta no sheho. Faunudie hotspots no. Just a woody baby, I mean, so you're supposed to 5 food. So you're supposed to the see Oboko Pampaso rifle cable at no jina ho oko ekosisi no what to try am pure ho eh wodi umulikiti die mi nimbe die moji wo wiase social media modi afa Kevin Taylor ba so ana mata ji baby a dey say wodi umulikiti die mi nimbe moji wo wiase yebe Kevin Taylor so wo hadia eni ya wo say timi hwe ne timi si amanfo hene because Facebook na amanfo di hene wo so pa mahu Abdul Mumin Suleimana usume waha mahu Raskutuka very popular name pa usume waha mahu Benati Naimatu Muhammad minkwa Mrs. Ba kupibe obi anya minshirawo Kelix Ajimai usume waha Aisa Mosi usume waha Kechire Kwesi Ike usume waha Amisti Sagacity Vim usume waha mahu Hajirash Yahya Abdullah Ahmed Rashid Muina Mawa Mona Oye Usumewa Alfred Adama Famous Max Great Isaac Nyame Muina Mawa Kwesi Adepa Muhammad Al Hassan Mustafa Abu Salsabil Abdul Jalilu Usumewa load of people our YouTube so Muina Mawa Awal Muhammad Usumewa Abdul Jalilu Usumewa Abdul Muttalib Jawula usu muina mawa focus dangajere all the way focus uwa Ghana mawunsa uchabo Akufo-Addo usi dumsoni ye too much uwa Ghana focus usu mawa ha mahu Shaibu Ali Muhammad maminka de minchia one and only incoming MP for Asin Central Shaibu Nuri Mijimma aka David Ba Shaibu Mijimma aka David Ba I was a minimum campaign manager. I was social media in Tiano, so mention in some mame. Woko ono put international matters of Kakramano. One no contest in Japan last 2020. Our man a tough time. I knew like Japan's one contest because even 2020 elections no movie but Japan has never faced a tough match of his life and a competition of his life compared to the last election 2020. Yeah, the man because Japan in history has never won with less than, aside his first term, he has never won with less than 10,000 votes difference. But last 2020, you know, yet me pushia ma eba ye close governor man eba 4,000, a little over 4,000. He's scared when himself could be more belusu. And the incoming MP on the ticket of NDC, yenim so baby, he's going on a post. Entina matesu amano no nidindi Shaibu Nurim Mijimma. Shaibu Nuri Mijimba no where my roommate ewo kruma mine na tena demo for a while. Very honest guy, very straightforward guy, very competent, such a competent character. Inti asin central for mo share wa you have no other person to vouch for or to give him his or her mandate. Your mandate, sorry. You have no other person to give him his mandate than Nurin Mijimma David Ba Shaibu. And Timuntu Abamano, yeah, we are going to do the campaign very intensively. Ewa Hanuminti, Emrena so Shaibu Ali Mohammed Usumawa Hamidu Ibrahim Muina Mahua Bidiga Tahiru Usumawa Kalakabuta Kabata, all the way in Tennessee, bro. Usumawa, thank you very much. Komlan Apalu Usumawa Dominic Selom Zaka. Also, thank you very much. Agisiwen Martin. I hope I pronounce your name well, boss, or correctly. Facha Mizara man. Also, Hakujo Fiti. Ras Kotoka again, Zara Man again, Akim Nati, Amidu forget them, Moses, Moriam Volcan, Muina Mahumuha, thank you for Pedro Wa, Madina Cruz, Usu Mahuaha, Mahuma Kosei, Razak Agama, Usu Uahebi, thank you very much for doing the watching. Ben Nati again, Adam Akoli, Muina Muaha, let me see again, Nanado Bensa, spelling way the different from Akufo-Addo, by way I don't think Akufo-Addo they didn't fake account. Eurechili the Ausume Waha, Hafsat Kasim Muina Muahebi Mahumu, Kuju Fiti Waha again Mahu Waha, Mahu Jib Dawat, Bronx, New York, Usume Waha, Mohammed Nuruddin, Ewo Columbus, Ohio, Mohammed Nuruddin, Ewo Staten Island, Muina Mahu, Elias Madito Petros, Usume Waha, who is again Adia Asia, welcome back. Minister Uko Umura, welcome back. May Allah accept our prayers all together. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Adia Asia also let me see say TJ all the way in Aswas constituency. So my minion all together from our studios in New York State all the way to Asawasi constituency in Ghana at large. Yamamwajo, Mustafa Mohammed Idris Uso, Waba Hebi, thank you very much for doing the watching. Mehu Abdul Muttalib, Uswabaha, Shama Biye Edina Benya, Usu Mehu Waha, thank you very much for doing the watching. We see again, Mehu Elias Medito Petros again, Mehu Joyce Dalcon, all the way in Ohio, Usu Mehu Waha, Obapa Fusua, good evening, Obapa Fusua. Ghana for your Wanyama Bebre, videos Kakane Beshani Kai home. I said something the last time. I was say me bubo di nature me very very important. Moment try home. Yabaya ye did one bebre money to me. Straightforward. We are just going to go through our topic of the day. Very very important. And to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend say Loud Silence Media and Associate is live. And indeed, Mr. Arek, we are live on Facebook on Real Talk. We are live on Facebook on Consensus of Ghana. We are live on YouTube, Real Talk Media. We are live on Loud Silence TV. Inti uahebia mema wakwaba. Okay, Ghana for welcome back. Let me say, the last time, if I'm loud and clear, you should let me know. If I'm loud and clear, you should let me know. Very, very important. Let me say, the last time, you program waha. Me catch them say, personally, I disagree with what say. Gabi as a rocherdako we need political appointment biya. Emma me catch them say, mature atu baby me book biya. Back in the days, emuna me church from nyoma pa book ni de irakura me ho be kire me. I took the pen to look for the book. Na she baby ba me hu book no. But me they say once we are having this discussion, people can be able to I was supposed to do that, but me mantima anya time and dig it deep. People will be able to dig deep to know say and my lovely sister Sophia Wangu also I'm giving you a shout out over here. Me I'm a lovely sister bakopeno no ma miss opa I will say me who very very important Ghana for I'm in chama dibi sabuku yon enyoma sabuku this book has been with me for a very long time. We say matro nyoma bebree as out of 2019 na me free Ghana channel almost 10 years na me ma Ghana. So one of the reasons why since 2013 14 15 16 now I was vehemently campaigning against John Dramani Mahama and NDC. Now I was campaigning in favor of MPP and Akufo-Addo. Ni say the communication team of the NDC was very weak, and even to date, even though now it's getting better, but it is still very weak. Now, I never knew about Rage Hospital, Aferi Military Hospital, Sevilla Hospital, the Eurogate project now Mahama executed, you know. I was never informed about the other developmental projects Mahama Now I didn't even know about the Terminal 3, Kejetia Market, one market, let me send your money na let me. And Obian also will try video and a picture most of us didn't know. Until 2019, me ba Ghana for the first time. Me drew Kotoka International Airport Terminal 3. Let me say, for a moment, let me say me da sujina JFK. For a moment, me drew Terminal 3. Now I still thought say me da sujina JFK. Because now I never anticipated say it was such an edifice in Ghana. But those days, you know, and a campaign against John Dramani Mahama ni NDC, you know. And Kasanyoma we na ye new ya, and there was no way me campaign against Mahama and NDC, because those are some of the developments ye enjoy waha. But umuma yeti atete, omunye bibia Mahama ni NDC sikadiye no mudi, and they were corrupt, they were incompetent. You remember that word, incompetent. Enti emuono ena me share say me church nyoma. The book has been with me since 2019. I remember very well say Obon say regional breakdown of hospitals, you know, because now I didn't have a copy of the green book. Let me nibi. Into hospitals ni na say Gomwa Dourampong Polyclinic, Janga Polyclinic, Pandai Polyclinic, there they Sevilla Hospital, Aferi Military, Bakwai Hospital, Fomena Hospital, Kumasi Regional Hospital, Nisika Kumasi Regional Hospital, Class we say $339 million, 180 beds, Medina Hospital with nation's biggest oxygen plant, Eurojet project, part of the region. It is your money now. I was writing them. Because now me need access to the green book. To say me what access to the green book. Now, emunu na metro, metro ma dibi. It's the NDC for ni omadia bro. Honestly, because now we didn't know. Me say na me ni. Enti emunu na metro sa eba. Eti gada sare chira kuna asama American. Mamin Soma DBAC. In 2017, Akufo-Addo back power. Almost 32 committees. First committee, you know, the Economic Management Committee. EMC. And no about me what a solid team, you know, Samokaya. Number one, Professor Jambafo, sorry. Number one, the 2017 Economic Management Team, you know, Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akoto Osei, Dr. Ifiri Akoto, Honorable Alan Chiramantin, Mr. Boachajakun, Ken Ofuriata, Senior Minister, Ya Osafo Mafu, Ena Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Chairman, no, Committee, Economic Management Team. The same 2017, almost had another committee. No, my friend, CD and Dollar Committee. And no, read the article now. No much to say. Members of the Dollar Normalization and the Ghana CD Stabilization Committee, set up by the government to look into normalizing the dollar and stabilizing the Ghana CD. It usha sa no so a nipa no mo form that committee no mo ye 10. Number one, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, no one was chairman of that committee. Number two, Dr. Ernest Addison, was a member, one was economist, was a Bank of Ghana governor. Number three, Ken Ofuriata, one a member of that 10-member committee, you know, one was economist. Number four, Professor Kwesi Yanka, was a member, one was portfolio, you know, where linguistics and oral literature professor and a doctor or PhD. Number 5 Dr. Mensa Otabo. One also know the portfolio no where linguist where advisory member. He is advising the board. And sana where pastor, motivational speaker, philanthropist, and theologian. Or theology. Number 6 Reverend Owusu Bempa, prayer warrior. One on the position ya was a committee no. One a prayer warrior. Number 7 COP David Asante. One the first IGP under Akufo-Addo. One on the key holder. Aba umiasi wa arrested dollar no edi key na ama IGP no. Number 8 Dr. Akutosei were monitoring member. He monitored the proceedings no. One a banker. Number 9 ya Osafoma for senior minister were a banker and an engineer. Number 10 Gabi Ochredakon were a secretary and Facebook Twitter update member was a lawyer. And that's why I vehemently disagree with the people who say Gabi Ochredakon will need government appointment to be. I disagree because this committee way different from the FX committee now. Abani set year 2019 prior to COVID-19 no. And only a 40-member committee. 40 members in the form is FS committee no. Way immediately after the coming into force or into reign of Akufo-Addo in 2017 at the very onset no. And no take our committee we. And two committees to look after the economy were set, but the dominating the economic management team no, and no 7 members and 7 or 8 members, including Bawumia. But they almost have for another committee beyond no nipa 10. The 2017 CD Normalization and Dollar Stabilization Committee. Gabi Ochredakon was the secretary to that committee. The committee when you government appointment. That committee we government appointment. And to Gabi, unless they are to tell us say, that committee you are dissolved. If they tell us as we speaking today, that committee has been dissolved, yeah, fine, here. But nobody should tell us say, they said the Omo report too here because of this Galamsey issue. They say Gabi Ochredakon never took government appointment to be on. And it's never true. Gabi Ochredakon once served on a committee being appointed by the president and the government. He was appointed. And I knew, sir, me was a baby. So you can tell, sir, those serving on this committee, they are almost different from those serving on the economic management team. Because Obiti said, Dr. Ernest Addison, the Bank of Ghana governor, we need the economic management team with him. On count, Obiti said, Professor Kwesi Yanka, one economic management team, no. Obiti said, Dr. Mensa Otabo, prayer warrior, and our advisory member, one count, Owusu Bempa, one also one economic management. So this is a whole different committee altogether to kind of look into the dollar issue, dollar and CD issue. It is later, 2019, and Sano Musa de Sete FX committee. And about 40 members also. But when you know we are just 10 members, Gabi na secretary to that committee. That is about information I made the last time. The people can cross check. But I knew say Gabi had an appointment from the government way back in 2017. Now menim say bibi say see. Eti moment share no let nobody deceive you say since the inception of this government, Gabi never took an appointment. And no correct. Unless they have to tell us say currently our committee has been dissolved. But that does not mean say Gabi never took an appointment. And no moment share so. Way na me share news. I just took a screenshot. Maybe video be at them. So it has become a worry to the American government. Say social media say youth. it has become a worry to the American government. Say social media say omu youth no, and they are trying to pass a bill to put an age limit to youth now. Say no, omu didi social media, omu num social media, omu da social media, omu chim social media, omu sundaye social media bibia ama unkolani na da ni zombies. Now the reason why a year of interest to me is say oma conduct research. Me say last week program I minimu year wa me catch me say this LGBTQ and homosexuality ya omo pese omo force omo pese ejiwo Africa no. And ne uba abrochira, the rate of even suicide is common among that community LGBTQ for no more than the ordinary citizens and the ordinary persons or more ewiasi we mu ni titro America ha. Emma make say even they conducted research. Now ushesa issue we are on even research or matter conducting no the rate of or the impact, the negative impact of social media in their society. Ama because of social media, no, a lot of their youth are committing suicide, you know. It is more common among the homosexuals and the LGBTQ community, no, more than even the ordinary youth, no, so. That is a BBA, no, and LGBTQ for no na aye west. Na me bebo video be mate. I remember the last time after my program, because on the program me can say me Ghana banya may restrict the way social media is being used in Ghana. Me number one, number two, I will completely ban the telecast of this telenovela, Spanish movie, La Supadora ni Juana Lava ni Kunkumbagi anuwa me ban it. And I know say even sometimes last year, Speaker Babin raised concern about Saudi and he say Ghana youth, say your culture, my year in Yomebia, you totally against our culture. After the program will be fair, me say, why did I go down? And I'm say there be the reason why I went that tangent and say. You know, we always copy. Oh, you know, approach when you are good. He said, yeah, continuity in governance. Obana Mr. AC hospital, no we see first floor, no one young embosua, money ni money buy, or beboso. Sense one bosso no be flu. So umuliki bana money ni money kwa no so ade atoaso continuity. Now not to digress, this continuity issue so much here almost all the political our politicians, you know, they keep saying Ghana you need common agenda. The country should have a national plan, a common agenda. Say they be Ghana be tumpong. And to some of us they make us say now the brofu can you move there and say because continuity ni say and I say agenda ni say yebeka say money ni money eba no we see school ba kwa no we see no we ya Mr. Article ba e was metoa so that is continuity but the man ye trobi bi sa to na money ni money ba no we school no wa mo so na me ba na me jana me koye ba bi fufura. You shouldn't sit anywhere to tell me say there is no continuity. Say be common sense. Me buy no man who say taxpayers money. And the money ni money dey see school no when we. Me hu ni nyanta say metoa so. Maybe try say this is a national development plan. Na national development plan no e dey na be a measure ye dey be so kon say compulsory. E was say metoa so. Because the Ghana mra no and Ghana constitution no aka kire wo say one mandate to say obi ba na wo ye bibia uba as far as it's practicable. Okay, what I'm trying to say is say chapter 6 of the constitution directive principle of state policy. So if I get it right, what I know is Article 35 clause 7. Political objective clause 7. Yes, chapter 6, Article 35 clause 7. Was say, as far as practicable, a government shall continue to execute projects and programs commenced by the previous government. So the statement in it say, as far as practicable, a government shall continue to execute projects and programs commenced by the previous government. And it is a national plan because constitution is say once it is prudent and it is practicable. So Mr. Article A school down. Now when we are, a government shall continue to execute projects and programs commenced by the previous government. And this is the national plan. The national plan is already in the constitution. But yeah, can say, oh, Yansan Betnasi, Yansan book, to say the 40-year plan. It is not going to work. Because the constitution natural Kurano. National plan, national plan is a Uba, the Obiano, Tuaso. It is a constitution, Imrano, the amount, Uba, one Tuaso. Now, legislation mean a bed drafting and no better Tuaso. It will never work. What the constitution has written, when you say it national plan, it is there. You don't need to write 1,000 pages. You don't need to write 500 pages. You don't need that. I didn't know what culture say, as far as practicable, a government shall continue to execute projects and programs commenced by the previous government. So that is the national plan. You don't need to bring thousands of people, write a war encyclopedia. Na yanka so maya dia matina so waste of time and resources. And so what this means in say muma yeshe video no.
His public candor about his struggles has sparked a very necessary conversation. Well, his hospital admission became the same week the CDC released a report documenting a mental health crisis among American adolescents, particularly our girls. They surveyed more than 17,000 teens across all 50 states and Washington, D.C., and they found that in 2021, the percentage of high school students who experienced, quote, persistent feelings of sadness or hopelessness was 42%, up 28% from a decade earlier. When you break it all down by gender, it's 57% female, 29% male. In 2011, the share of high school students who seriously considered attempting suicide was 16%. By 2021, it was now 22%. Just stop and contemplate that. More than 1 in 5 American teens has seriously considered attempting suicide. And among girls, that number is 30%. Ready for this? 24% of our girls have actually made a suicide plan. The numbers on depression and suicidal thoughts are even higher in the LGBTQ+ community. Plan. The numbers on depression and suicidal thoughts are even higher in the LGBTQ+ plan. The numbers on depression and suicidal thoughts are even higher in the LGBTQ+ community. So, what might account for the stunning spike in this data? Youth use of technology. Psychologist Jean Twenge raised a giant red...
So, Samutia, my statistics are what I say, social media, social media, among Kolano Krensiadi, or Mabumbon, they rely on the internet, and no mudio mubibia, or madani zombies. So, suicide rates in Akosoro among their teenage girls and boys, but among the girls is higher compared to girls. And sana over within the LGBT for now, omudia West. That's omudia bibia no unya duro community ni moa, omudia ni West. These are some of the activities omupese esi wa Africa. Because they are doing everything possible to reduce our population. We are so quiet also. It's all the time, no. Omudi yebeye scapegoats. All the time. Sa LGBT in semunu way, no. All the time, no. They will push negative ideology down our throat. Say the beya, no, ebe affect you more. Social media. Fine, abe nyoma bebre na yeni multimedia nkomo, but the negativity associated with social media is too much. And no obi kura to from no wo People are not ready to help the person. No matter on move phone, no move video. But my concern is where he spoke about the suicide rate being higher among the LGBT community. If you imagine, Shenyoma ACC is Africa, niti through Ghana. Na yasa jisa nkwati ejuma we aka ho. Na afi de suicide rate ni crime rate na ebe shutu akosoro. Ghana for, I'm not going to waste my time on this. Mama yeshe video we.
Tamu import stone from Israel.
Israel decided to be my cornerstone into the stone from a
Manto.
Yanto.
Oh yes, sure.
Oh, me sure. Yanto. Na Israel cross any day. So they bring.
Njabedu.
Oh, 2019. Yes, 2019. Krama, 5th March. President declared it to.
The stone now you hone out. And it's different from the Okokowua.
So
why that one?
Also, free Israel didn't he?
What is so special about
Jesus?
So why that one?
Also, free Israel didn't he?
What is so special about Okokowua?
So
why that one?
Also, free Israel didn't he?
What is so special about
Jesus?
So muti Madam Joyce Aya muka say we dey aka wase mebre na me di video bi be kire mu omu jai Ghana the shores of Ghana eno muko Israel no muko fa buo ono mu di buo ne be share atati say Ghana ye buo no ne asase ne ye fin so they need to purify our land into muko Israel ekofa buo and the share assassination to be one of the foundation stone and at the very foundation stone Ebema National Cathedral, the most expensive pit as it stands today, in the whole world, So the beya Ebema na ye kunkuno, munti adibiwa. Emma maybe catch them say, and most of you know, Israel and Israelites, they don't believe in Jesus, they don't believe in Christianity. In fact, Israel, they are not Christians. But ebi among one TRCA. But could you believe say? Just recently, we pass a bill. Israel abandoned Christianity. Watch the video.
Netanyahu's announcement allayed fears among Christians that a law proposed by two members of Netanyahu's coalition would become law. The proposed law states anyone who persuades a person directly, digitally, by direct mail or online to convert his religion, his sentence is 1 year imprisonment. And if the person was a minor, his sentence is 2 years imprisonment. Knesset members Moshe Gafni and Yaakov Asher from the United Torah Judaism Party, part of Netanyahu's coalition, submitted the legislation. Israeli expert David Benjamin told CBN News the scope of this effort seemed extremely broad. Many Christians feared the law would ban even mentioning the gospel or their faith in Jesus. While the proposed law would apply to all religions, it specifically singled out Christians, warning, in recent times, the attempts of missionary bodies, mainly Christian ones, to persuade people to convert have increased. Some felt given the composition of the current coalition government, it might be possible to become law.
So, Josai ewa Ghana, kachre Ghana for say, Omuko Israel, fast stone, ba Ghana. Adentia, Jesus inti. Israelites for Israel for Jew for almost they are busy proposing legislation banning propagation of Christianity simply because almost say in recent times evangelism work and evangelism activities also Israel persuade any chromo for they are now converting their faith from Judaism to Christianity. Israel na Joyce ayi eti Ghana ekatre mu say eye Jesus inti ewe Israel ena omo kofa abuo ne baaye no Israel for pass bill biti am you see they don't you pay for no why do you so what will make such an old lady who should know better to know, say, even Israel, no, they are not Christians. To come and sit on national radio and tell people, say, they cross the shores of Ghana to go to Israel and go and get a stone to come and purify the sinful land and stones in Ghana. And the reason is because Israel is where Jesus comes from. Na kura mo Israel Jesus free oba our Muslim omuji Jesus di. Why would they be passing legislature to ban the advocacy of Jesus? Another propagation of the good news. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? See, young people with most of them on women in the ecosu. They don't explore, they don't even know the difference. It will no Wakacho say Jesus in tea from Israel. Now the Israel for also Benjamin Netanyahu Muna Omeni Abri say their people are converting from they are converting from Judaism to Christianity. They don't want it that way. Until they are trying to restrict that. Until you move past it bill. So we are above 1 year, above 12 years, above 18 years, 2 years imprisonment. So we are below 18 years, 1 year imprisonment. Yes. But just Nana Akufo-Addo because they are ignorant. They don't understand. They don't know. No more to private jets. I go all the way to Israel. Meanwhile, those people over there don't even believe in Jesus. This is not to say Jesus in Mayu, there be, but the way our mama ideally sound do you say Ghana yasasini ye fee. That is the part I mean yaw. Say yasasini ye fee, yasasini won't unless obeko Israel. No wakofa ebuo, no the abeshe Ghana asasi and sana edifice na ayo konkoro. Me that is my problem. But I don't have problem with Ghana 80 Kadiasi mosque, Ghana 80 Kadiasi church, Ghana 80 Kadiasi shrine. I don't have problem. But maybe problem ni say asasi aye ma menum ye papa num ye nananum ye ancestors mu de nyini aye nyoma bebre kompano chenye Ghana ofri bae. Kompano cho anye nyoma bebre amwa a particular group in Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah nye Ghana no ofri bae. Kwame Nkrumah nye no obeji ye fa hudie maye. Obi ko fa buo bi free baby be sanctify Ghana asasa na Kwame Nkrumah etimeji Ghana fa hudie. What kind of this colloquial mentality is this? What kind of colloquial mentality is this? It's maybe problem is say they portray say Ghana no assassini na ye fin unless say kwakofa ebuo bi aba ansana asori na ye yie. Mokofa ebuo free Holy Land kura ba ye ni. Ena mudi abokro no mo pastors bebe what double identity, double names on the board, or more double names, double birthdays, double mothers. Mokofa ebuo ba yimpo na kama afa buo amadia anka de besinye Ghana for moment waso. Moment share video wi.
Frimpong what says complaints about them relates to a company called Heritage. You remember that? He said some Heritage company. Now the point I'm going to make here is this. Gabi Ochudaku is a private lawyer, okay? Kweku Bako is a private journalist. Kweku Bako is not an official of government. He doesn't work for government. He holds absolutely no government appointment. Gabi Ochudaku is a private lawyer. He holds no government appointment. Absolutely. Well, he can lobby for you to get a government appointment, but somehow he himself doesn't take one. So, cool. He can lobby for you. So, if you want a government appointment, don't hesitate to call him. He's a nice guy. Okay. And he will tell you if it won't work. That's the thing. That's why people like Gabi. You go to Gabi with something, he will tell you that this one, I cannot even go and tell the president. You go to him and say, Gabi, can you do it? He said, what? This? I should show this to Ken. Hey. He will say, no. I can't do it. That's the thing you get with Gabi. He will tell you that this one won't work. This one, let me try. This one may work. So, yes, you want to lobby for position, he can help you. But he himself, somehow, he doesn't. Gabi Ochudaku is a private lawyer. He holds no government appointment. Absolutely. Well, he can lobby for you to get a government appointment, but somehow he himself doesn't take one. So, cool. He can lobby for you. So, if you want a government appointment, don't hesitate to call him. He's a nice guy. Okay. And he will tell you if it won't work. That's the thing. That's why people like Gabi. You go to Gabi with something, he will tell you that this one, I cannot even go and tell the president. You go to him and say, Gabi, can you do it? He said, what? This? I should show this to Ken. Hey. He will say, no. I can't do it. That's the thing you get with Gabi. He will tell you that this one won't work. This one, let me try. This one may work. So, yes, You want to lobby for position, he can help you. But he himself, somehow, he doesn't take some. All right. Now,
so we all know the issue at hand. Professor Frimpong Boate's report, Muno, and was citing Gabi say, Gabi, try say, obe influence Nejuma, influence peddling. In a sense, say, Heritage Mining CNJ Alaska are a transmogrify and a transform Heritage Mining Company. No more illegal mining. And Professor Frimpong Boate in crop for Echo Castle Munja Jumano. So almost client to a lawyer in Gabi's firm. Now Gabi no F-Rep Professor Frimpong Boate, and Professor Frimpong Boate who say it is inappropriate for you to call me because I'm trying to do my job to stop this illegal mining. Professor Frimpong Boate adiani ye ni nyakakra and on report to Gabi to the president to say, Mr. President, una wama mejuma kasachira ukaze no. He is trying to be a stumbling block. He's trying to be an opaque object between me any ejumana we say menyano. Eti kasachire no na mintimi nye ejuma na yentimi achieve ye aim and your goal. Gabi was just recently interviewed last week. Interview no mabon wa hachire mo. And Oka say, what is wrong for him to call Prof on behalf of the client? Meanwhile, before so Bekasa some wadi kakasira man for say CNJ Alaska no any client to a client to one of the lawyers at his firm. Granted, the client. But Okasira say it doesn't make sense for Prof to reporting to the president. Why? Is the president the proprietor of the school? Is Prof the headmaster and he Gabi is a student? Samokaya. So Paul Adumochre, in trying to defend Gabi and Abdulmalik Okubakono, he ended up throwing Gabi under the bus. To confirm, say, the fears of Prof say, Gabi is trying to interfere in the Ejumana warrior no Eyano Kureno. And no Paul Adumochre Edemaye Enrichi on Good Evening Ghana. Because Paul say, so open political appointment, contact Gabi. And a shocking Ukraine say, what I say, so when you will propose that Brenna or shall bet Makacho say, this can go through, this will not go through. What? Should I take this to the president? No, I can't do that. Should I show this to Ken? No, I can't do that. Ken will not even budge. So it's a Professor Frimpong Boate, I report to Gabi to president. What is the big deal? Because Gabi, and Paul Adumochre Ghana for say, Gabi has influence, absolute influence, when it comes to political appointment in Nana Akufo-Addo's government. So what wrong has Prof done to report such a person to the head of the appointing authority? Paul Adumochre, in trying to defend Gabi, he was to throw Gabi under the bus, say, so open appointment, just contact Gabi. So who knows? Gabi influence for Prof to be appointed. And one thing Gabi say, now we need to make appointment, and never ban uba because baby in this illegal Galamsey activities. Now we one appointment. And the who said and now you are doing things against me. No, then I'm going to call you to ask you to stop. So when I'm going to talk to my cousin for him to take the position from you. These are all assumptions we can deduce. Because Paul say, open appointment, just contact Gabi. And see, Paul has made nonsense of Gabi's foul cry. Say, oh, why would even the Prof report him to the president? And then were a student and the president here proprietor. This is what happened. In attempting to protect Gabi, he rather threw Gabi under the bus. Said the professor can't, because Gabi, or influence either for you to be appointed or be disappointed. And you will call prof or call prof. No, I'm not prof. I judge the warrior, because the prof, Hano. See, and then this is what we are faced with in Ghana. Ye Ghana for by Article 1 Clause 1. Ye the sovereignty any you to me ama nipa ba kwa ya electing say G na fa ye nyoma papa ebu okuru no. Wakofa ne cousin e dey abetina over the fence. And then the cousin and the city he is steering the affairs of the nation. We a big scandal on its own for a journalist, a private journalist, to tell you, say, a private individual has a total control of government appointment in Ghana. And he in a side you will be to see. A private journalist, what is his linkage with that private individual now worker say, or total control or total influence over political appointment, government appointment in the nation? A dear what Gabi ni Paul Addo'S in term for him to know much about Gabi's influence when it comes to political appointment in Ghana. A dear influencing Professor Frimpong to report Gabi to the president instead of reporting Gabi to the various security agencies, because when him say Gabi will full control, full influence when it comes to political appointment. What they call Asraf war krana, so what they call various government agencies krana is not gonna work. But when him say the appointing authority now and ahead now, which is in this case the president of the republic, the president can within just one phone call or bet catch Gabi say, hey, Shibra wechi maninye ne juma na mediamano mina mama ne juma. So the president, the prof has done nothing wrong in reporting Gabi to the president, which happens to be his cousin. Because from the Paul Addo'S Galamsey, truly, Gabi called prof to influence him. CNJ Alaska, essay and Sase, essay Yensio, essay vegetation, essay Bibiano, Gabi called to influence prof, and prof didn't budge. Because Paul Addo'S are making it simple and clear. Say Gabi has influence when it comes to political appointment. It is Gabi prof enim the powers are Gabi will do Ghana. And we did a prof one for now police for on himself reporting with the police or military or CID or Iyoko or whatever, Shiraj, whatever, it will not work. And we did call direct to the president say, Mr. President here. Jumana wudi ama me say menya na meye no okaze no wo ha adwen and minim say apart from you nobody else can stop that guy, so I'm telling you to stop him so that I can do my work for you to achieve the goal now what set Paul Addo'S the abe set the wama bibia aye clear even though any news, but for Gabi to come and grant interview to say why would prof report him to the president, has been well ascertained or has been well backed by facts from one of their own, Paul Addo'S, Mr. Christmas Tree. Why explaining? Political appointment, I just see Gabi. And don't think a prof, a co-president or a reporter. So I've been telling people, some professors say BBC are on, or we BBC here. Do not rush into even coming to defend it or coming to explain. Confirmation abrow. Paul Addo'S, or the confirmation abba. And the prof did nothing wrong. Prof, he did nothing wrong to report Gabi to the president, because when him say, apart from the president, nobody else can stop Gabi from doing whatever he was doing. Ghana for Mama Minchama Dibua. Some Mukai say, no, before that, let's do this.
You know that the activities that they're involved in are jeopardizing the very survival of our nation. I took the decision that that would be a betrayal of the trust that the Ghanaian people put in me on the 7th of January this year. And as a result, we established this committee within the government to design a policy for us, not just to stop it, to reclaim the land, to let our rivers work again, but also to see how we can figure a way for all these able-bodied young men who are involved in this activity to find an alternative livelihood. So it's a package. It's a package that we have designed to try and bring this menace to a conclusion. I've said it in the cabinet, and perhaps this is the first time I'll be saying it in public. I am prepared to put my presidency on the line on this matter. Men who are involved in this activity to find an alternative livelihood. So it's a package. It's a package that we have designed to try and bring this menace to a conclusion. I've said it in the cabinet, and perhaps this is the first time I'll be saying it in public. I am prepared to put my presidency on the line on this matter. I've heard it being said that I should be careful. Many of these people voted for me, and if I continue this exercise, perhaps they will not vote for me again.
So I am prepared to put my presidency on the line. No, he's busy digging his own garden. You see, Brofo, Nana Akufo-Addo, Ote Brofo, Oka Brofo, he made a fool out of us. My trial said me analyze this statement we. Nana Akufo-Addo never, and now the new DBA no court krana. He never said, I have put in my presidency on the line. Was it I am prepared? I am prepared, you know. Why preparation? I can say I am prepared the test. I am prepared to take the test any day. It doesn't mean say I'm taking the test today. I am prepared to go to Ghana any day. It doesn't mean say ene ana ochira me ko Ghana. But me ma what you say my ya say anytime be a metima ko Ghana. E di Nana Akufo-Addo one can say what the president. This guy is a trickster, I'm telling you. Nana Akufo-Addo is a confident trickster. Was say he is prepared. One can say what the presidency to line so he is prepared. Now was say one of the media men in Bisani say that Ben with the better so for us to know every about my timeline because on the 14th, on the 15th, on the 16th, because and somewhere okay, won't you mean fast as some way you know. But this is what I'm trying to say. Akufo-Addo, Ghana for moment I debut. Akufo-Addo say he was prepared to put his presidency on the line in fighting Galamsey. Moment share reportage from Joy News, Enrich. Ewakakra, but me pese yesheni inevia na machemo adibi.
Elton Brobe has also been speaking with the cousin of the president, Gladys Ajikumwa, who resides there.
And this is his private residence, and this is actually in his hometown. We're still following up on this allegation that his house was turned into a site for Galamsey or illegal mining. And we are privileged to have a cousin to the president who lives in this house, and she says that she's not happy with the reportage, that the content that is contained in Professor Mpom Boateng's report to the chief of staff because according to her, nothing of a sort took place in this residence. Mami Pastor Frozen. President Odiano no.
You see, I am a cousin.
What now Tiffy Anyasa?
You.
And 2021, I just say Galamsey na kofu fear.
Yeah. Me pa try to say. Me be fear ha no. En fear duasa me uni. Me nken kwa me ni do fear ha. Ne maame me try one chana me nya 13 years. E wo nima. Enti me no ya anti nana me nim no free mo frase. Enti onye ni papa ni sa ta. Enyama se ni na dwen mu. Nana ye tete wo abrochire. Se bi se abrochire obi akobi. Nanso won mreso de na nya ayi ye tete wo abrochire enti nana obedi politics no na on teach papa. Enti se o kasa me no aduane a me se nana dade sen ni ho. O se de friend dade sen. Enti nana no wa adwen no se de won mama de tete won no. Christos som and the tete won. And the woman so at the table. Nana Akufo-Addo no, what you want on any packet wa. Papa, what about Fran say, oh, she had that's what I know, be diagram, Papa Bono, and then many more dear on Feniagro.
So she's been talking about.
So, this is part where the manager who found. So, it's a lengthy video, about 16 minutes. Apparently, no joy news as I saw more cameras a durable powder and opportunity to a match that way for Accra, Eddie Ako, Chebi, Prez Akufo-Addo crew, Akufo-Addo private residence. Almost Professor Frimpong Boate allegation in the 137, right? Or is it 37 page report now? The Ama Chief Justice, what's the name? Chief of Staff. Say, woman to Galamsey ama allegedly no the allegedly no party babako wa to Galamsey ama wa ko to Galamsey de wura Akufo-Addo private garden mu enti obu kwakọ ascertain the truth of the allegation. Now sometimes media men sometimes you mu bi edi omu ho yaw. Sebi. I say, woman nyine. Se uri di Professor Frimpong report now was say he had a phone call. I say one gentleman be a youth organizer at Chebi, that's a Buakwa South MPP youth organizer. What two Galamsey they are being run an Akufo-Addo garden. Na your friend catch no eno dispatching the men call honum no mu se eye no kre o mu se no kre na no sisa excavators esisa nyoma eno mu ko reclaim land no eno mu sa ye de eye ne pepepe meaning say green grass o ho na ye tutu a o ma se dua foforo meaning no and don't expect to say when the Galamsey activities was going on in the garden, upon notifying Professor Frimpong Boate, obe jai amanak anaso muko pamu omufriwa no mu jai Galamsey na they are not going to reclaim the land. Sometimes omu kasati say the nimi nyansa. Prof say wono na dispatch nipa any tools any heavy bulldozers caterpillars. Eko hono mko reclaim land no and omo ye ne said ye. So can we say this is like 2019 prior to 2020 elections? Because after 2020 elections Prof didn't get back his appointment again. And one year appointment to be. So Prof report no say at the NC between 2017 to 2020 prior to 2020 elections. And as that incident in the CA. Video no mebo continuation achiremu. Mun steady na Akufo-Addo fence wall no. Mun steady fence wall no. Na mun she fence wall no a newly constructed and now say a old fence wall. Mun steady fence wall no. Namunsem bisa mu say, I didn't think the entire interview no mukoye compound on no. O man ko efie na chi, ama ye hu activities a ekoso efie na chi. So, ye bisa ma me say, Galamsey activities ekoso akoso efie open. Wo ma ya answer, wo say who is Nana Akufo-Addo. Wo say Nana Akufo-Addo said bi wono ye wu no wantena Ghana okotena abrochiri Nana Akufo-Addo ba ye kura no wonte brofo otimi ka se me benu aduane me nyusu dadi sen wo so e dia na e dadi sen so Nana Akufo-Addo ye di nyamesom ene tete no ye di nyamesom tete no na odi se wabroni enam wiem nyamesom a ye tete no wodi se wabroni ene nam wiem Yedinya misum tete no se wabroni abeka kire ye say wa man national security afolo no threaten they almost even killed her nyamisum yedinya misum tete na Akufo-Addo no obeye president not for once no wabo JB Danko din not for once no wa pursue for the murder of JB Danko to come to a finality till death Chelsea Dondon what else them Yedinya misum etiti na Akufo-Addo no yakuni past 78 I was teaching myself till date na Akufo-Addo enka wasem till date na Akufo-Addo enka wasem yedinya misum etiti no on impenifo we on sometimes ubekasa people think say like you be harsh on them you be very harsh on them Mami yesu mutu Galamsey wo mufie ho ka kire ye ma yenhu ene Nana Akufo-Addo data wonu kwa na kwa abrochire Nana Akufo-Addo before so be kwa abrochire na amanfo nananom wo ho wo kwa wankoto Ganafo Nana Akufo-Addo kwa abrochire data no wankoto Ganafo Kwame Nkrumah kwa abrochire Nana Akufo-Addo kwa abrochire Kwame Nkrumah wo kwa abrochire Nana Akufo-Addo wo kwa abrochire na ya wono mudi boni se na mo ba na ye ka asem na mo pese mudi ene wa ko school ene wa nyini de e me nyi kura esaye me hini se Nana Akufo-Addo de di nhuma sua ene ya tete o mo ene wo third class 2012 election petition ye question no law certificate wo ka tell say ni certificate ayera ye wo ha na Kevin Taylor ekoye expose eko dig down kude brothers mu ina woni colleague ono ne akosebo in the same law firm woni bi mu ba na budi wura na ye ene wa ko school ene wa te brofo enti ye ne dan mu kunye wo kuro ni mu wiye ye sika mu family na nye sika te obi ewu amonfo preventable diseases is killing Ghanaians back home eko kan wa betra wona wa ko school wo kura third class wa bon Mudi esika obi fa woni suku awako ye fa woni suku awako ye fa woni suku awako people are dying from preventable diseases ye fa woni suku awako wo ko school no kra third class no certificate kra wo si woni bi during 2012 Paul Adumochiri mude muntie
meaning asking me to ask you whether your side is worried by the suit that Justice Pega apparently is complaining about Nana Akufo-Addo's qualification. Asking me to ask you whether your side is worried by the suit that Justice Pega apparently is complaining about Nana Akufo-Addo's qualification. Asking me to ask you whether your side is worried by the suit that Justice Pega apparently is complaining about Nana Akufo-Addo's qualification as a lawyer, whether you're worried by that.
2013, during the election petition, our court, Justice Pega raised that issue, no? Because they know some painful way now, when Mr. Akufo-Addo your lawyer, they know. Chatuchi Kata Echo School. Okote Akufo-Addo was just 1 year senior to 2 years senior to him. Okoye, wono ka wono onbetwe to okatre ye say Akufo-Addo Pamunu school. Enu di na Akufo-Addo eni anje Chatuchi Kata da no. Enu di na when Akufo was in power between 2000 and 2006 2007 omu jeli Chatuchi Kata no. That is why they jailed Chatuchi Kata, because Akufo-Addo da so woni mu say Chatuchi Kata ebe ye den Chatuchi Kata ebe say no to say when we school, when we Oxford. And the time na ye drag Chatuchi Kata dey no court no. Na Akufo-Addo na ye what's the name? Attorney General. And one okotro Chatuchi Kata against the state. Sorry, Kufuor against Chatuchi Kata. And the court ni yi asam no to twene yesterday bi. Munkoya amendment na nye Kufuor against Chatuchi Kata. Nemum the state against Chatuchi Kata. And Kufuor pamu Akufo-Addo as Attorney General. What they call Foreign Ministry or command here Foreign Minister. Because that's what Akufo-Addo said. Chatuchi Kata the best thing to say when we ye pamu no. Something for we name say Akufo-Addo is not a qualified lawyer. And so she adenya ne cousin watene fie for 32 years. Akufo-Addo dey nwoma na tete no. Enti dian ye de nwoma na tete no. So yenye ne de yenso ne hen. Third class ena okura no. Enhoma ben. Sebi first class students mu ina Chatuchi Kata mu ina wo ho. Professor Jena no pokwa adwuma omu ina wo ho no. Omu kra omu bostu ye. Na third class na odi ba be hunu na ye say oh ye the woman sia na atete no ye the woman sia atete no he nipa wo ni certificate till date George Walker Bush ni certificate wo ho till date uko Pennsylvania University a Kwame Nkrumah certificate wo ho Kwame Nkrumah ye won 1909 ni certificate wo ho Bill Cosby mu ina o mu certificate wo ho Joe Biden mu Trump mu omu ina certificate wo ho Akufo-Addo nkoa certificate ayra fra asasi so mu opportunity mbe ana mu di be hunu na ye mu de hunu na ye sa dia confuse ya ma ya to aba ama no wa beda ne nsohwe wo ye so still mu da so ye de nwuma so ya na atete e wo he ado Ghana ko ma maka ndi omu kwetena bola so meboa mo men share the continuation of the video na yemfa mamu mo bi ehunu na mu Mata, enye school nkuwa na edibu man. Enye school nkuwa na edibu man.
Meaning asking me to.
Sorry. Oh, video no.
Elton Brobe has also been speaking with the cousin of the president, Gladys Ajikumwa, who resides there.
It is no on teaching papa. Enti so kasa me no aduane a me se nana da de sen ni ho. O se dey friend da de sen. Enti nana no wa adwen no se dey on mama de say won no. Christosum and de tete won. And de ngomanim so atete won. Nana Akufo-Addo no. O te won no onye de paketwa. Papa wa abofra no se wo su ade na so oja no ne ebedi agro papa bo no. Enti ne ngomanim de
So she's been talking about the present formative years and the fact that she's lived with them for so many years. At some point she cooked for them, and she's been living in this house the last 13 years. 32 years. Yeah, she's been living in this house for the past 32 years. Right. So the question we want to find out from her, since she's lived in this house for over 32 years, and the fact that in the last few years she still lived in this house, the allegation is that this house was turned into a Galamsey site. Is it true or not? Be more about too good. It will fear her. Let's say 2022, 2021,
2022.
2020, 2021. It be too good. It will fear her.
The patcho there be. Anya no kre.
If you are be for machine, in my house will be too good.
Me patcho be brave. Will be for machine. My house will be too good. Now me patcho. Sasma will be sami. Get you know better no be this machine. They will have. Machine I work on me who the cassette here. Now so me who say get here better no be the machine be uraha.
So she says that it is not possible that some earth moving machines came to this house in search of gold or to mine gold, and that the report is inaccurate. Now the nipa ko na obi too good no o mampanyini o mo ana wa form so no mo ye adwuma no nipa ba ko e fen Professor Mepon Boaten o chiremu se obi frɛ na nipa ne frɛ no obehwɛ na no kwento de excavator ba ha e ma na garden na ya se no o sign ebe reclaim ye esa ye ni ye o de o ka share ne se bibia sensi ofia
enya no kure bibia sensi ofia no the pakon so be 2 gold no wo kan o 2 men to go yansa na o 2 men na o 2 gold na if say me ba na men to say e man no she two wuda if say only one na be ko twitwa so kra papa no ba no befu na wa ka say me 2 men na to agu form me 2 gold wa say me pa cho ka say papa no say e message fia bebre ye 2 men no bi wuda enyi ya dia na e wa ha.
Presidential Affairs correspondent Elton Bobe joins us from Chebi, where he's been speaking with people in the president's residence there. Elton, you have seen the garden. How does it look? We'll try and get Elton to join us from Chebi, right? But if you heard the conversation he's been having with a cousin of the president, she said nothing of that nature happened. Well, thankfully, Elton has joined us. Elton, you've seen the garden for yourself. How does it look?
Me say, mu pay attention to the fence wall. Ye na yesi fie bia nim a new fence wall. 2 years, 3 years old fence wall. Ye na ye nim. Pay attention to the fence wall. Not pay attention to the gap na ya plaster no vertical, you know. Pay attention. Where a new fence wall. Sadie we a new fence wall. Muntie ni ye, muda monhwe.
So Aisha, what you are seeing behind me is actually the garden. This is a garden in contention. Unless there's other property belonging to the president here in Chebi that we are not aware of. But this is the president private residence here at Chebi. And what you are seeing on your screens now is the garden. The house itself is on an almost 1 acre land. And you will see that the compound constitutes about 2/3 of the land. The house is a very small one. You can see a village house. So usually he doesn't come here often. The garden you see doesn't look like something that has been disturbed in the last few years. I have no expertise in mining, but it is walled. And according to the security agencies here, from the police, from the military, from the Ghana Immigration Service, they've been here since 2017 when President Akufo-Addo was sworn in. So access to this place is quite restricted. The entire road network to this place is cordoned off. And the president's residence doesn't share wall with any other house in this vicinity. What you will find is an asphalted road and some place you can describe as a mini forest. According to him, there's not been any activity as alleged by Professor Frimpong Boateng in this area, and they were actually surprised to read from the document that somebody undertook such an exercise. For them, access to this place is restricted, and there's no way somebody could have come here with some earth-moving machines to undertake, illegal mining or Galamsey, Aisha.
More reason why na ewe say wo mu twa ifie mu hia ema ye hunu no, because mama yata say the president house no any efie bia mo hie, even though you say at the back of the fence no you say efie be mienu bi titi wo ye hu ansa de you say eye kwaye tu wo ekire wo. So na media house no ma nya ade. Let me tell you, in order to swerve our attention, reporter say say between 2020, 2021, 2022, among for the 2 Galamsey were guarding way more now. Are the school children? Professor Frimpong Boateng after 2020 election, he never came back as a sector minister again. So Professor Frimpong Boateng report, is referring to terminal office, that is from 2017 to 2020. So you were supposed to ask her, even though she would deny, but you were supposed to ask her from 2017 to 2020, not from 2020 to 2021. That is one. The second thing they say, you were supposed to take your cameras at the back of the house for her to see fence wall now wait, Again, what the reporter was supposed to do, and he said, which they failed to do, and he said, they were supposed to go outside for us to see the activities at the back of the fence wall. Because the fence wall no ye mono First one, muno, ye na ye si dan, ye na ye wagana ye the way musi dan, first one muno obehu. It's not necessarily said they have to come with earth moving machine into the compound to come and mine. It could be said they are mining at the back of the house. And as one affect one side of the fence one and a friend Professor from Popona man say, hey Professor, to Galamsey I'm affecting fence wall on one side of the garden. And a professor be who say no correct. Into omuya fence wall no omuya say there be omuni bibi efie dada enti fence wall no so ye dada dia na one side e bua and e yembubu ni na enye foforo. That is also an assumption because I have 4 square and a training na ye quiet too. It is a wood to Galamsey. Na ebia asasino ayemre na one side of the fence wall no bua because say we president intino. The Professor from Bobatin back, no, but who say no chrono by a fence war now. 1 year one side in Unqua, because in any way, no fence war no cry a check a dada, if you any fidada, and it will be prudent, say, any fence war, any for properco. So instead of doing the only one side in a buno, no, my 4 side in Ina. In any case, this is only the compound. Obian himself directly, an earth moving machine will not go inside the house and mine. Adeyankwala. Yeni ano muche fie bi ba ye recently join news way. Yeni ano muche fie bi ba ye edan bi mo e wo chebi wo edan inside e no matu asase o matu inside no mura ase ko Galamsey. Yeni ha. We were all here, we saw the videos. E ye fie nice house. Nothing will tell you say o mu ye Galamsey, but who refie no ubie epununum to say the ukwakoda empasua. Obekone empeni wo matu asase no mutu Galamsey. So, join news. Manya dear, join news, you didn't do well in this, your reportage. You didn't. You were supposed to show us at the back of the house. And you have to go outside the fence wall to show us what is happening at the back. Because a bet maba say, if you no fence wall nechino, a bet maba say we will see some evidence. But you cannot go into the compound where people are residing and come and tell us, oh, when you look into the compound, it doesn't show something has even happened in the last 50 years. We are not kids. Munko inside the muntrayo a die bakum anani no hall. And if you know hall, they say I'm gonna be nema. Okay, Munko if you nechi say the muntrayo fence wall muno ewe if you neni muno. Munko if you nechi so na yensha fence wall ewe if you nechi. Muria, go with your cameras outside the compound. Outside the fence wall for us to see asasina that a chironom no neyu se bibi nkoso wa na bibi nkoso wa asa wo bugana foti ye nim nyansa bi wo kwagina compound nim ma ye grass ne kama we all know se Nana Akufo-Addo enne Nana Akufo-Addo ekase wo ko cemetery kura na omoko ko pra cemetery no omo the light beba omo the air condition na be ko because Nana Akufo-Addo ba ho. Immediately after the report of Professor Akufo-Addo, Obini Mejuma Makoya woho. Nobody can tell. Because when himself, once some abba into the media space, you know, a man for the emergency of Mukwakoshe, it could be say, and then the Yana Makope grass and a Mudi assistant is on. It could be. Because he can't be a shamu ewomunsem. So it doesn't weigh any evidence. Professor Frimpong say, na omuya Galamsey ama Galamsey ne affecte mo garden. That does not mean say omu the machine be wure fie won omu to garden, you know. It could be say abonte na omu ye no and a wiki one side of the fence wall and a baby boo ye enti ye kachire no sisa ne nyoma any tools and mobile repair ye. And that is maybe the reason why we are seeing new fence wall, because you can't tell me say Nana Akufo-Addo fie over 40 years, 50 years, and then the fence wall, the fence wall is too new. That fence wall is not going to be even up to 2 years or 3 years. That fence wall I want to see what in the presidency are 2 lines also. And what they what did the presidency are 2 lines? What did Galan or the garden? Mumayenka, Mabajana, some cameras, Majaran opportunity, inside. You can see nothing has happened in the past years between 2020 and 2021. Who is talking about 2020, 2021? Everybody is talking about 2017 to 2020. That is where the issue is. And you were supposed to show us the backyard of the house for us to see if any activity has ever happened there. Or even take your cameras outside the compound. You were supposed to go 360 degrees. Now what's a new fence wall, very new fence wall. Fence wall way. Monisha video review.
Elton Brobe has also been speaking with the cousin of the president, Gladys.
Way of, but this is the president.
Ghana for Musha fence wall. With a Musha fence wall. Musha fence wall. We wear a fence wall dada. South fence wall we a dada. We a nyamono. Fence wall we a nyamono. Ghana for me the mubesia. Yami ado my beba ne mo abechuchu nkomo. Very very important. Me kobe binti. Ye beba ha ne mo abechuchu nkomo. Me di nyami jamu. Yami pa beba ha ne mo abechuchu nkomo. Bye bye.
The country where I come from, the truth is irony, just like animal farm. Justice means iniquity. So who go say the truth?
Okay, now 1 minute.
Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence. Islamic leaders silence. Kings and queens, silence. Traditional leaders, silence. Oh, who could say the truth? We are the focus of comfort because now by area, why no better? We are the focus of comfort because one got why no better? Who could say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, he did not see what I see so. Now your friend on a night come out. Only papi over can yeah. So it's one point over to everybody was afraid.